Alright guys, I'm just going to go straight to this. I have no excuse or reason why I didn't do last week's video. I just didn't feel like doing it. You know, I ever need a break every once in a while. And plus, I was kind of debating doing another comic review or doing a movie review, which I haven't done in a while. Because I saw 21 Jump Street, which in my fact, please don't go see. It's god-awful. It does not do the series any justice. And it's a complete waste of time or money. But I do have some comics. I've got comics from last week and this week, so let's just get straight into it. First off the bag, I'm just going to talk quick about Suicide Squad number 7. Frankly, honestly, it's been this. We know the origin story, for crying out loud. We know Harley's origin. We know that she was manipulated by the Joker, yada yada yada. But then, you know, the twist is that now that. Well, the twist. What's the twist? The twist is that she went in the vat of chemicals that turned the Joker into the Joker, and it probably explains why her hair is all the way it is now. I thought it was just part of the costume, but now it looks like, from when he's saying that Harley's been running around wearing that skimpy, slutty outfit the whole time, and it changed her hair from black and red. You know, whatever. It's stupid. It's been done to death. We know the origin. We know everything, and it's really bad. I've only been reading Suicide Squad to find out what they've been doing with Harley, and frankly, I don't know what to tell you. I might just stop reading it after this. Okay, moving on. What else we got here? What do we got? We got tons of books. We got tons. Okay, God, why did I pick this one? Deadpool number 52. Not too happy about this one. Still, like I said, I mean, it does have some action. We get the double crossing. There's still no humor in it, as always. But eventually I knew Wade was going to be, what was going to happen and how it was going to end up. Supposedly, there's only one more issue left out of the whole Dead miniseries. And honestly, I can't wait. I just can't. I can't. The sooner it's over, the better. I mean, because it's just god-awful. Alright, moving on. IDW Comics has decided to do another random edition. I just grabbed the book, sorry. Another random edition of The Infestation. With Infestation number 2. This time they're going with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is the B cover. There's a secondary cover, but I kind of like this one a little bit better. Shows all 4 of the turtles. The A cover pretty much only has one of the turtles. Same basic design, but only with one. This one's got all 4 in it, which I like. And in my honest opinion about the whole Michael Bay thing, yeah, get him off these movies, please. Sure enough, I know there are a million people who say, oh, it's a good idea. I get the point. I get the joke. Alright, we get the fact. Like I said, the turtles are drawn okay. You know, it's not, the artist style is pretty good. I mean, I think it's similar to the ones done by the Hellboy series. I'm not really sure. It looks similar, in my opinion. Basically, there are some parts of the book that are way too dark and you can't really see anything. It's just real, like, dark image cover with some slightly light color image, and it's very dark and you can't really make out most of it, but it's a pretty good comic. A little surprised they decided to do a sequel to The Infestation, since I did my Infestation review not too long ago. But they're apparently doing some more with The Infestation. This time I guess they're going to bring back more of the same characters. Transformers, Dungeons and Dragons, G.I. Joe. Actually 30 Days of Night has even got one, which is actually a little surprise to me. But like I said, IDW's done a lot of these, you know, they do a lot of these books based off of television shows or cartoons and stuff. Surprisingly enough, I don't see a Ghostbusters one in this one. And I actually was hoping maybe the G.I. Joe one would be a little bit better than my last one, because I actually remember my last review with the Infestation and the G.I. Joe. I didn't really care for it. It kind of felt like it was more like the Infestation was trying to rip off that movie Virus with Jamie Lee Curtis. But we'll see how that goes. So that should be for that. Okay, I've been in a poshy sort of mood as of week. It's probably because, you know, my time hanging out with Mike M. Galusic and Lord Jazar. I guess, you know, getting ideas for getting together for other cons and such. Hanging out with Lord Jazar, he's very into the Posh style. and I guess he got me in kind of a poshy kind of mood as a week. So I decided to pick up a comic book, kind of best going with that kind of style and everything, from Blue Water Comics. Let me see here, Sherlock Holmes. The Victorian Knights, number 2. I gotta say the artistry is not that good. It just seems like there's more detail in some areas more than there are in others. Mostly in there with characters. There's one page here that actually kind of I don't seem to like very much. Here, I'll show you in a minute. Now, here's the first page I'm talking about. I should scan this. Now you can see here's half a page of a 2-page cover, but they put an advertisement over here, and when you turn the page over, you get another advertisement and the other half of the 2-page spread. I don't know if this is a clerical error or what, but that's I really don't care for 2-page spreads. They're like this, but I prefer 2-page spreads that are like this. But I say the artistry is not too good, but it was okay. I mean, the story seems alright if you're a big fan of Sherlock Holmes. I don't know how many people are fans of Sherlock Holmes with the new series that they have on the BBC, the more modern day Sherlock Holmes. But I don't, like I said, I've never seen it, so I can't really care for it. Plus, I kind of prefer Sherlock Holmes as more of a period piece than an actual modern day sort of thing. From Blue Water Comics, I don't know much about these guys. I had to do a little research, and this is what I've gotten from looking up Wikipedia. Blue Water Productions Incorporated is an independent production studio of comic books and graphic novels based in Vancouver, Washington. Blue Water publishes biography comics, adaptations from films, and original titles with created characters, most notably of publisher Darren G. Davis, characters Iris and the superhero character 10th Muse and the 10th Muse in the Legend of Iris. Let's see here. In May 2007, they got their big. They were founded back in 2007. So they seem to be pretty. I guess they've been around for a while. I guess maybe I just haven't noticed them as a comic book company because I like certain comic books I only collect on certain groups. So this is the first time I've seen one from them. I probably have seen it, but you know what? I probably haven't noticed it before. Okay, moving on. I finally have them. Oh God, do I finally have them. After a month or so, I finally got an issue of Adventure Time #1. Sadly, I had to pick this up the same time I picked up the second issue as well. So this is a double feature for the both. Apparently, I'm a big fan of the Cartoon Network program, Adventure Time, with Finn and Jake. I also know a few people who cosplay, and as I go to cons a lot, I see a lot of people actually cosplaying as Jake and other characters. No, actually Finn and other characters, but I never see Jake. I don't know why nobody ever does Jake. I've seen them do the Ice King, the Bubblegum Princess, Jake, all the other characters, but I never see, probably because I want to see Jake. I'm talking about Jake, but I never see Jake. I never see Jake. And Jake's cool, because he's a morphing dog. I mean, dude, how cool is that? Man, best friend that can morph into anything. That's cool. The basically story is, I guess, an enemy from their past comes back and now plans to destroy the Earth by sucking everything into a magic bag. So it's up to Jake and Finn to try to find a way to escape the bag, save the world of Ooh, and so on. The artistry is actually, let me see here. Third print. Oh, wow. I didn't know this. Let's see here. Art by, actually, two people, actually. The story was done by Ryan North and, see here, Celine Porlin and Barton Lamb. I apologize if I'm pronouncing those names wrong. You know I suck at names. The cool thing about it, it's almost like an actual adventure from the story, but it's more of a two-part story as well. The books themselves actually have the main story in with them, as well as a side story in the book as well. Not done by the same artistry, but something a little different. So that's probably explaining why there's a ton of names in the title page cover. Basically, the secondary stories are small. They're not too big. They work really they try to make the character, draw the characters in different styles and such, and so on. There's actually one in the second book, which is actually a continuation, which does the exact same thing. I guess you could say the animation, the style of the art is similar to the animation, which is actually nice, because that's what you want. But you get a secondary story as well, and there was actually a third one here, which actually, if you look at it, kind of looks a little bit like a Scott Pilgrim sort of thing. Almost in a way, yeah. Go figure. Hey. Yeah, so actually the comic book company is actually done by Kaboom. And I have some stuff on them. Actually, I really don't. They have a website, but they don't really give out any information on them. Company, actually, hang on, maybe company info. Let's check that page out on that. Company info, that would actually help. Contact, no, please. You may contact Boom Studios use by using the form of the... They really don't give much on that, but basically from what I've read, they've done a lot of books like DuckTales and other stuff like that. So they're pretty much a well-known company. I don't have any really information, and even Wikipedia doesn't. I could try Wiki again. I don't know, but I'm not going to get into it. Maybe, who knows, when I get a chance. We'll see. So that's it. Hopefully I'll try to get things back and rolling again for next week. Let's see here. With the Deadpool, the last issue, we probably won't see with that one until like April 11th, which sucks. I kind of want to just get this stupid saga over with now and be done with. So that's it for tonight. I hope you guys enjoy. I'll try to get things back and rolling again for next week. And we'll go from there. So, yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching, and good night.